Howdy. Thanks for being here at 11:44 messages. I am doing all signs, dealing with all signs in love. So, you don't have to be in love, but, love messages. Of course, Pisces, you're the featured sign. So you are first. And it's basically going to be, like I said, each sign dealing with all signs. So Pisces dealing with Aries is first. Um, Now it's going to be the whole all signs for this video, but I'm just saying Pisces dealing with Aries is first. So that's going to be at, I'll say 44. Aries is 44. All right. So you have the Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Emperor. That fits the Emperor for this reading, doesn't it? All right. So, of course, I'm not sure who's who, so I'll keep it general. So, basically, you could have removed yourself, your energy, your love from this person. And it could have caused you to transform. This was a major transformation for you. Or it was sudden. You just said, you know what? I'm out. And just cut this person off. Could have been that. I believe that this could be you, Pisces, that did this. Just because we've ended this with the Emperor card. So I think that you've withdrawn your love, your energy from an Aries. But you knew that it had to be done. I mean, maybe you both knew that it had to be done. The advice is here. And I ask for advice. You have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So you are encouraged to stand your ground and to remember why you did this. You could meet someone that is stable and more what you want, possibly when you're out with friends. This is someone that could be what you want long term. With the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. This could be someone that you financially grow with, because you do have the Knight of Pentacles here. Someone that you financially grow with, and you are able to build together something great. But it's going to be someone that's grounded in more of what you want. All right. You do have additional messages here. Under the Tower card, you have, I never used to look at you in that way. And under the Emperor Aries energy, you have, you are so easy to see through. You also have an additional message of, I've been here before with others. So, under the Tower card, I never used to look at you that way. This could be, someone that underestimated you. They didn't think that you had the power to do something like this, to leave. Or this could be you realizing, Pisces, that you never used to look at this person in that way, and now you've seen some things that you can't unsee. You're so easy to see through under the Aries Emperor energy. So, like I said, you could have seen something in this Aries that you never expected to see, and now you can't unsee it. And it's kind of like you've broken a dish. You can put it back together, but you'll always know that it was broken. It's never going to be exactly how it originally was. I've been here before with others. With that Tower card, like I said, maybe you've transformed, and now you realize that maybe you've lived in a pattern of meeting or of being connected with people, that are not for you, people that you are not supposed to be with. And so now you are wiser, especially with this Nine of Wands card. You are wiser and you understand. You've been through enough to understand what the signs are, the red flags. Maybe you're not ignoring red flags anymore, but you've definitely learned after conflict. Okay, that's it for Pisces dealing with Aries. I hope you have enjoyed that, and I'll see you later. Oops. Aries dealing, please forgive me. I just finished Aries. Pisces dealing with a Taurus. Love messages. All right. So you have the Six of Pentacles. By the way, I'm going to be recording 2 videos at the same time. One on my phone and one on my computer. So bear with me. All right. So Six of Pentacles. The Magician. Nine of Cups. Three of Wands. Ace of Cups. Four of Swords. Now some of these are shadow cards. Okay, keep in mind. The first 3 cards were the core cards. Ace of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. I'll talk about that in a second. Five of Pentacles. The Empress and the Moon. Now, as far as the Nine of Pentacles, when I first saw the card, and this happens from time to time, but when I first saw the card, I thought 4 of Pentacles. So, I'll explain. All right, here we go. Someone, because I'm not sure if I'm talking to you, Pisces, or if I'm talking to Taurus, someone is trying to manifest someone that they see as their wish fulfillment, after they've taken time alone to think and heal. They've realized the truth, possibly, that they don't want to be left out in the cold anymore. They could have regrets or thoughts that, this won't work out in their favor. They could fear that the other person wants to remain single and has moved on and is not thinking about them at all. But they really desire this person. They could be all in their feelings. Or, this could be you, Pisces, with this moon. They could be all in their feelings about you, Pisces. But you could have been dealing with a liar. You have the Knight of Wands here. And you have the Four of Swords. Oh, wow. I actually did not press record on the other recording, so I'll have to do it over. But whatever. You could have been dealing with a liar. Someone that, they see something they like, they go for it. They don't even think about it. Someone in the streets, possibly. Weak-minded when it comes to other energy. But, like I said, they could have taken time to heal and to think about their actions. Now, instead, well, now I'll go through your additional messages here. Well, actually, no. I'll go through the advice. The advice here is Seven of Swords. The advice here is to really watch this person if they come back. Really decide, am I seeing everything clearly? Watch, not only, I mean, everybody always says, watch the actions, you know, but it's not just about one action. Because people can put on any kind of front, you know, they can say whatever they want, they can do whatever they want once, twice, maybe even 3 times. It's important to watch the patterns. Are they consistent with what they're saying? Okay? Read the fine print. The decision is always yours. So, for the additional messages here, you have, I wish you would come back. I focused on you instead of my pain. I don't know how to let you go. I took the easy way out. This is a whole conversation for you. I wondered how far this would go. I hope you're happy. I was careless with you. Wow. I know I made a mistake. And I pretend that I don't care. All right. So with that, I'm looking at it as what I was saying here. Instead of properly healing and doing the work, maybe they went from one relationship right to you. I don't want to call it a rebound, but maybe, you know, it was too soon. And with the time apart or whatever the situation is, they realized that they fumbled. They fumbled an opportunity. With that advice, Seven of Swords, like I said, make sure that you're seeing things clearly. Maybe you could have already seen the type of person they are. But people change. But just because they've come back does not mean that they are actually ready for you. It could mean that they have done some work, but maybe they're not ready for you. Watch this person's patterns, like I said. Maybe they didn't think that this connection would go this far and that it would actually affect them the way that it has. With I pretend that I don't care, maybe they did that in this connection, or maybe, you know, they're out and about still doing, that's why I said, make sure that they are consistent. What they're saying matches up with what they're doing. They could be out in the streets still. They could be posting all over social media, acting as if they don't care. And maybe they do have moments where they really don't care. But then maybe, you know, they get home and they're all alone and they start thinking about you. Maybe they dream about you. They could be having dreams about you. And they realize that they do care. Okay? So those are your messages. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you later. Okay, this is now Pisces dealing with a Gemini. You have Page of Cups, the Fool, Death, Strength, and your shadow cards that I decided to just include: the World, Judgment. Like, these all came out at the same, well, they didn't come out, but they needed to be seen. Wheel of Fortune. These were all together, all these major arcana. And then Page of Swords, the Hanged Man, Four of Wands, Six of Cups, King of Swords, and Five of Wands. Okay. I'm going to be recording another video as I do this, so it's gonna, just bear with me. Okay. Let's see if the last reading I forgot to press record, so let's try it. All right. So Pisces dealing with the Gemini. I'm not sure, messages can be flipped, so just keep that in mind. Could have someone here that wants to come towards the other person to offer an apology, some type of peace offering. They may come in with a playful message to see where you're at, you know, just to gauge the situation. They could have moments where they're ready to just go for it, to just take that leap of faith about contacting you, because they do want to have a rebirth. They want to resurrect the connection. So they could be building up that courage to come to you, saying that they've learned their lessons. They're more self-aware of who they are and their actions, how they treat people, that they have even let people go, removed people from their life, that they've changed. And look how important this is with all this major arcana. They're really thinking about putting themselves out there. They could see, or they could say that they see things in a different perspective now, in a different light. They could want to even offer marriage for some of you. They could say that they've been thinking about marriage, that they want you to be their happily ever after, that they see themselves as yours. Someone that could, maybe in the past, maybe they've been a little aloof, maybe they've been a little, you know, they seem as if they have disconnected themselves from their emotions, or maybe that's just the person that they are. Maybe they could have been that person in the past, or maybe, you know, under the surface, they could still be that way. Someone that's very direct, someone that could have even put you in competition with others. Maybe there was a little bit of, they don't mind you being jealous about, you know, maybe made them feel good. The advice here is to Nine of Cups reversed, the Magician, and Lovers. Maybe to be a little more selfish. Don't care about how this person will feel if you turn them down. Don't feel, you know, obliged or obligated. Don't feel obligated to this person. Focus on what you want so that you can manifest what you want when it comes to a connection. For some of you, a relationship could be just around the corner. Don't let this person throw off your balance, okay? For some of you, this could even be a test. Now, with your additional messages here, you have, I wondered how far this would go. I fear that you will reject me. Just like I said, with this Page of Cups here, possibly trying to offer an apology. You can't come with me. I don't know what to say. Thank you for leaving me. And your body language says so much. So it could be a situation where, you know, maybe they did wonder how far this connection would go, or maybe they do still wonder how far it would go, how far it would have gone if they would have stayed in it, maybe. I fear that you will reject me. We already covered that as far as that possible apology. You can't come with me. Now, I'm not sure. I mean, that could be, you know, the person on the receiving end of this apology saying, you know what, thanks for that apology, but yeah, I'm moving on. I don't know what to say. And then thank you for leaving me right after that. You could just be in that energy, the person on the receiving end of this. Like, hey, well, I don't know what to tell you, but thanks for leaving me. You did me a favor. And then your body language says so much. They maybe for some of you they will come forward with this apology. They will come forward with this peace offering, and then they could possibly sense if they're face to face with you just from your body language, just from maybe you're one of those people that you can't hide what your face can't hide what you're really thinking. So maybe they could tell that you're just not feeling this, okay? So I hope you enjoyed these messages, and I'll see you later. Okay, this is Pisces dealing with Cancerian. All right, now, fun fact, I actually did this reading already, but I was so confused by this reading. It was like there were two different energies, and I understand we're doing two signs, dealing with each other, but this was like two different energies within one person. I got it. It was one person. One moment they feel one way, the other moment they feel a different way. And it was so confusing to me that I said, you know what? Maybe I need to take a step away and revisit this. So I did another reading, and this is the second reading. Same thing, but now it's clearer what's going on here. So I basically just incorporated what I got from the last reading with this reading, and here we are. All right, so hope you enjoyed that little story, and I will be recording from another device as I do this. So I'm doing this simultaneously, recording from two different devices. So just bear with me if it seems a little odd at times. All right, so let's get started. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, the Empress, the Sun, Queen of Cups, the Lovers, and the Hermit. These were the core cards, the first line, and the second line is are the shadow cards. Okay, let's see. Where are we gonna go with this? Where are we gonna go? All right, let's just hop into it. Let me get this other thing ready, and here we go. So for Pisces dealing with Cancer, this could be a situation where you are, I don't know if I'm talking to Pisces or Cancer right here, so you are focused on this connection. You are focused on just being in the moment. Maybe you enter this connection just with rose-colored glasses, like it's all beautiful and lovely, and yeah, I may see a red flag, or something, but nothing to worry about. Okay, yeah, could be that. It could be a situation where you nurture each other in this connection, and it's very beautiful at times, but of course there has to be a but, right? You are urged, someone here is urged to completely tune into their intuition. Don't ignore their intuition. It could be screaming at you. You could be receiving all types of messages, and you are urged to take heed. You can still have the loveliness and all of that, but just be cautious here, because you could not, there could be some illusions in this connection. You do have the Piscean and Cancerian energy here. A lot of Cancerian energy. That's where I am thinking that this could be the Cancerian that's doing all this. The Cancerian is the culprit. It could be something where one person isn't exactly ready for this, but they could act as if they're ready, and they could sometimes feel as if they're ready. This could be an in and out energy, mixed signals, someone that is very interested sexually, perhaps more interested in the sexual connection, where it's kind of like, like they act as if they are ready for more, but really they're not. Really, they just want to have a sexual connection and enjoy that. And then maybe later on down the line, maybe something could come with that. Well, I don't want to say that word. Maybe something down the line will change for them. But this is someone that is very in control of their emotions. They can have the sex, they can detach. The sex is not going to keep them hooked, okay? And someone could sense this, like, wait, one moment it feels all beautiful, but then the next moment maybe they're a little detached. Or maybe it feels all beautiful, and then the next moment I just feel like something's missing. I feel like there's something that I don't know. There's something off here. For someone, this is a stronger connection than it is to the other. Yeah. And that could be why, because this other person is just like, we'll see how it goes. And then the other person's like, well, it seems as if we're headed towards, I don't want to laugh. I mean, because this could be very serious. It could seem as if it's there for the long run. It's there for the long run. It's their everything, their fulfillment, their total happiness, everything. But maybe that's really not the case. Okay. There could be someone that has, actual legitimate deep feelings here. And if you're not careful, if you fall in too fast, or you fall in all the way, it could be something that is not good for you in the long run. So just take your time with this. Seek inner guidance. Follow your intuition. Follow the warnings that you may get. And don't spend all your time with this person. Make sure that you are able to take time apart so that you can separate yourself from this if you need to, and still be okay. This could make you feel ecstatic. Is that the word? Make you feel as if this is the one, this is the person. But just pump your brakes a little bit. This, for some of you, could end up being a short-term thing, because one person can have sex and that's it, and they can just easily just walk away. So this could be a short-term thing. This could be an affair. Maybe you are involved in an affair, and maybe you don't know it, maybe you do, and you're just like, okay, cool, yeah, it's an affair, but it's going to be more. Maybe it could have started as an affair, and then you're like, well, maybe, it's going to be more. But maybe it could have even started as a one-night stand, and you're like, yeah, but, this is going to be the future. Okay, so just be aware. Someone could be blind here. Not literally, but you know, is blinded by the sex, maybe. And you could realize, someone could realize at some point, like at first they want it, and then they're like, you know what, I don't even want this. Strong and passionate, and then nothing. And that's okay for them. So just make sure with these shadow cards here, make sure that you are able to have the strength to walk away if you need to. You know, you could just follow your instincts. Follow your instincts. Stick to your values. Okay? Don't let anyone compromise your values, what you know is best. Focus on your future. For some of you, you will need to make a decision about this. Focus on your healing and stay in that boat where you're just focusing on your healing. You could have fun if you really want to with this person. That's fine. You can have fun. Like I said, sex. You could have fun. One night stand, possibly. Maybe more night stands. I'm not sure. Have fun. Do you, but be able to separate yourself. The advice here, Ace of Wands reversed. The advice is to, like I said, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Is that the phrase? The saying? Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Be able to adjust to what happens. Okay? Like I said, this could also have to do with an affair, something short term. Very strong and passionate, then nothing. So be able to separate yourself, be able to adjust as needed. Follow your intuition once again. There could be some secrets revealed here as far as what I said about this being, you know, full of illusions. And ultimately just nurture yourself, pour into your own cups, and you know, whatever happens, happens. You do have some additional, oh, look at this. You know, basically just stick to your guns, be able to adjust, like I said, and continue healing, continue doing what you need to do, continue working on what you need to work on. When it comes to your career, possibly, be able to end things when they need to be ended. This could be a test. This could be a test, okay? Focus on your future and be able to walk away without any regrets, okay? I also saw the Five of Pentacles, so don't let this affect your life if things don't work out. The additional messages, in that moment, I didn't care. So like I said, this could have been an affair, could have started off as an affair, and maybe you didn't care. A one night stand, maybe you didn't care. Or this could be, you know, the person's energy, like I said, where they're just like, hey, you know, it is what it is. I don't care really about your feelings. In that moment, I didn't care. I take it as it resonates. I need to focus on my healing. Like I said, for some of you, you could need to focus on your healing and not be so focused on this. But still have fun if you need to, if that helps you heal. What they say, the best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. Maybe some of you are in that energy. We are not right for each other. I mean, here you go right here. This could be short-lived. I don't really know you. Yeah, like I said, you could have rushed into this, or this is urging you, or saying that you will rush into this possibly. I'm not sure. So just take it as it resonates. I hope you enjoyed these messages. Like I said, if it does not fit, then don't just go on with your life, okay? But if you were directed here, I'm looking at it as there must be a reason why, okay? So just take it easy. Don't fall. You can trip a little. Don't fall. Okay? I'll see you later. Hi. Alright, so I was having some technical difficulties. Look, I don't know what is going on here. But this is Pisces and Leo. I recorded this. It disappeared. Did another reading. Then I found it. Cards falling all over the place. I don't know, but it's just been a nightmare. I still don't even know what's going on with my storage, so I can't even record on my other device like I've been doing this entire time until I figure that out. So, thank you for listening to me vent. Okay, so this is Pisces and Leo, and this is the first reading, and this is the second reading. So we'll just go over everything and see how it fits together, shall we? We shall. You have the Four of Pentacles. Oh, that glare. Hold on, let me see how I can fix this. I don't know. Can I fix this? Maybe. That's good enough. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Judgment. Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Swords. And the cards that go with that, these are the shadow cards. Nine of Wands. Four of Swords. Two of Cups. Ace of Cups. Seven of Wands. For the second reading, you have Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Six of Swords. And you know what, Pisces, Leo, whoever's listening to me right now, maybe that happened for a reason. So let's get into the messages. So basically, I feel like I'm starting all the readings like that. So anyway, someone here, I'm generalizing it, someone here could just be just focused on their stability, focused on their money, a little closed off possibly to passion, to, not really open with their emotions. Someone here could be looking at this connection like, what's the holdup here? Like, this should have, we should be progressing more. If it's not that, then someone here could be looking at a past situation. If it's that, where someone is looking at a past situation, they could have regrets about the past. They could be mourning the past connection that they had that did not work out. If it's not that, someone could be looking at the end of a connection that they are currently in, and it makes them sad because they know that they're going to have to get rid of this person. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. That sounds kind of like a hitman. They know that they're going to have to discard this person from their life. That's the best way that I can put it. And maybe it's making them sad that they have to move away from this. They have to end this. Someone, it looks like, has to make a decision to end a connection. Because maybe they've changed, or they want to see what else is out there. Someone, like I said, could be impatient about a connection. And so they're like, you know what? I'm not sitting around here waiting for this. I can't do this. I have a life to live. I'm out of here. Yeah. So, with these extra shadow cards here, this could have been someone. This is looking to me as if this is a situation where maybe there was a past person that you are dealing with. So I'm not sure, Pisces, Leo. Maybe it was a past connection. And you've been through a lot with this person. And you're like, you know what? I have to have the strength because I demand more. I demand my respect. I demand. I've been through too much to be dealing with someone that's in and out. Someone that's not sure what they want, possibly. So maybe you are deciding, someone's deciding to just take a step away from this connection. Even though there could be, you know, love here, deep love even. Maybe you're ready for, someone's ready for something new love, because this isn't it for them. Someone is taking a stand, taking charge, and saying, you know what? I hate to say no to this. I hate to leave this, but I have to. With this spread down here, that's the same type of energy I get, actually. So this is interesting. This spread down here talks about walking away, being able to walk away, knowing that, you know, this doesn't serve you. You need, knowing when to walk away from things that don't serve you anymore. And it could be with someone that has really made the other person fall in love with their words, and even maybe sometimes with their actions, but they are immature and they are not ready for something that's long-term and committed. They make you fall in love with them, and they know deep down that they're not ready. And that's actually very selfish and dangerous. And so someone is saying, you know what? I'm walking away from this. I'm going to heal from this because this no longer serves me. It's not taking off. It's not progressing. It's not doing anything that I want it to do at this time. So, I guess we'll go with the advice now. The advice is Seven of Swords. Look at that. Seven of Swords. The advice here is to look at the whole picture. Look at the bigger picture here. Is this someone that you can honestly trust? Is this someone that thinks about you? Or do they only think about themselves? Did I say Seven of Cups? I did not say, I hope I didn't say Seven of Cups, but that's kind of interesting that came to mind, Seven of Cups. It's Seven of Swords, but, I mean, pretty much same thing, Seven of Cups. This person could have options even. Maybe this person is sneaky. Maybe you don't know about everything that's going on. For Seven of Cups to come to mind. Wow. The Devil. Look at this. Look at this illustration or depiction, whatever, of the Devil card. this is saying, even though it may pain you, you don't want to get stuck with this person, stuck in a trap. Maybe this has happened before. You don't want to trap yourself and be chained to this. Have you questioning yourself? Have you second guessing yourself, ignoring your intuition? Having the strength to move away from this situation with someone that promises the Two of Cups. They promise something that's balanced and harmonious and beautiful, but you can't ignore the Seven of Swords. Even though they promise that, you have the Seven of Swords next to the Devil. They could be deceptive. And you have the Knight of Cups here. The additional messages here for Pisces dealing with a Leo. Look at that. I love myself enough to walk away. I know we have a soul connection. I've been struggling. And I am different now. So like I said, Nine of Wands, you've been through enough with this person possibly, or you've been through enough in love in general, and you're different now. You're not going to stick around and be with time wasters. I've been struggling, and you probably have been struggling because you know that you and this person could have a soul connection. But just because you have a soul tie, you could be soulmates. That doesn't mean that you have to be together. It doesn't mean that you settle for less. It doesn't mean that you settle for pain and hurt just because of that. Because you need to love yourself enough to walk away. That's what it's all about. Whew. Okay, so that turned out better than I thought. All right. So I hope that the messages were helpful, and I'll see you later. Hi. All right. This is the Pisces dealing with, oops. There we go. Pisces dealing with a Virgo portion. I know it's been a long time coming. Someone just asked me about this reading earlier, and it's a process. You know, we got to get through all of these other signs first. So here we are, finally, Virgo and Pisces. Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles reversed, Strength reversed. Sorry, I was just looking at something. Seven of Cups. Off to the side, shadow card, Knight of Wands. You do have Five of Wands as a shadow card as well as many different others. You know, you have the Moon, you have Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Okay. Everything except the Three of Cups. I get it. Well, I'll explain all of that. So anyway, what I get from this, I don't know if it's for you, Pisces, or it's for you, Virgo. Caution. Be cautious when it comes to this connection. This could be holding you back. This could be keeping you stagnant in place. This could be frustrating you. You could be having disagreements. Maybe feeling as if someone isn't holding up their end as far as household responsibilities, financial obligations, even dealing with property or a business even. There could be a lot of friction at this time between Pisces and Virgo. A lot of possible unhappiness here. For some of you, maybe just a couple of you, you could have elderly parents that are living with you that you're responsible for. Children could be putting a strain on the connection at this time. The past, even, could have resurfaced, or it's just affecting your connection. I definitely see a lot of third party interference here. And like I said, everything except Three of Cups. So, it's, maybe no love, but definitely third party connection or third party interference. And for me to say connection, I'm just saying, okay? All is not known in this connection. Someone could definitely have other options. But a third party can be anything, okay? Someone could, it could be addictions. It could be being a workaholic. Your job is the third party. It could be anything. But what I'm getting is third party as far as a person. So that could be for some. Someone here could be hiding how they feel, hiding their true feelings. Maybe they feel like breaking down. Maybe they put up a facade to seem unaffected or to seem super strong and resilient. The advice here is to not focus so much on this connection. For some of you, the advice is to move away from this, to focus more on yourself, focus on what you are passionate about, focus on self-mastery. For some, it's just to not focus so much on love. For some, it's to take charge of this situation. It's to take charge of this situation. For some of you, it could be ending this situation, ending this connection. For some, it could be realizing that the past is in the past and it should stay there. Some of you, the advice is to move on to a new path, away from this. With the World here as well, this could mean that this is an old cycle, and now it's time to move on to a new cycle, because this could be keeping you stuck, stagnant. For some of you, that's saying that this has been a test and now you can put this behind you so that you can be, do something that you're supposed to be doing, be with people that you're supposed to be with. For some of you, you're ignoring your instincts. You're just like, well, you know what? This is just my life. I've built so much possibly with this person, and so even though I'm unhappy, I'm going to stay. You could just be complacent. I think that's the word I'm looking for. But you are urged, as always, to trust your intuition and don't be naive. And don't feel as if you need to stay somewhere just because of everything that you've built or everything that you have. Like I said, it could be a test. With the Ten of Swords here, though, it's important to feel your feelings. It's important to heal your feelings. You feel it, then you heal it, and then you can move toward your future. For some, being single, making a decision to just be single and be more independent is the way to go. To end this connection, make a decision about this connection rather, and maybe for some of you choose to be single and more independent. Maybe this could be keeping you codependent. There could be a lot of conflict here. Like I was saying, someone could possibly be putting someone else in competition with others. But someone could definitely be lying here. Someone could, be weak when it comes to other connections. Maybe when it comes to a past person, like I said, maybe when it comes to new people. But someone does not really want commitment. They are more of a free spirit, and they need to be in, they can't they can't just be in something just because the other person wants them to be in it. They need to be single. They need to be able to come and go as they please. They're free spirit, okay? Six of Swords. Move into a place of healing. Move away from this. Escape, even. Your additional messages here. I never used to look at you in that way. So it could have started off great, as it usually does. And maybe now there's a lot of disagreement. Maybe that's talking about if there is a person as far as this third party. I never used to look at you in that way as someone that would cheat, as someone that would be weak and, fall for other energies. Yeah, I can't, I'm trying to really word this in a certain way. But take it as it resonates. Sometimes I hear your voice. So, and I know you're watching me. So, like I said, this, if you've already ended it, then this could be the other person that is still watching you, and you may know that they're still watching you, whether it could be on social media or just like actually watching you when it comes to where you live and all of that. I'm not sure. I don't want to scare anyone, but you see it in the cards. I know you're watching me, and sometimes I hear your voice. Maybe, what actually came to my mind first was maybe someone is out there doing, things that maybe they have no business doing if they are in a connection with someone else. And maybe the guilt gets to them. And it's like they can hear your voice. They can hear the other person's voice that they're in a connection with. They can feel as if they're being watched. That's the first thing that came to my mind. But take it as it resonates, as I always say. And I couldn't tell you face to face. So this could be about, like I said, someone not being open and honest about their true feelings, about how this could be breaking them, making them, they don't feel safe enough to open up and show their true feelings. This could be, I couldn't tell you face to face. Someone could, like I said, have a third party as far as another person. It could fit into different scenarios. So, I hope that this was helpful in some way. Like I said, the advice seems to just put this behind you, if it's possible, and to just focus on yourself. Be single. I'm trying to see if there are any additional messages here. Like I said, I mentioned the third party energy. I did see justice twice. So maybe focus on your balance, your inner balance. The moon here, shadiness, something that's not being told, shown. Three of Swords, okay, heartbreak, and third party energy once again. Three of Pentacles, third party energy. Four of Pentacles, closing off your emotions. And then you also have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm looking at it right next to the Four of Pentacles as Five of Pentacles, basically. knowing that something needs to end. That's what I got from that. The Hierophant. Maybe speaking to the divine, or maybe a counselor, someone that can help you. Six of Pentacles. Not choosing not to give to this situation anymore. Maybe you have this King of Wands is here. Maybe someone that enjoys being out in the spotlight. So, anyway, I hope this helps, and leave me some feedback. That always is helpful for me. And that's about it. See you later.